How we doing, everyone? Welcome back to Little Shop of Nightmares. I'll be working on a click pen tonight. I've never turned one before. I've already glued the blank up and got it sized and ready to go, and got it on the lathe. The kit and the blank both came from Woodturningz.com or Woodturningz. I'll figure out the spelling and everything and put it in the description if you're interested in this. But let me get you set up and we'll get started. Well, as you can see, we've got it chucked up in here. The name of this blank is called Patina Passion. I'm not sure if it's one of those that they carry all the time, or if it's a limited run thing. They do have some limited run stuff. I've got a couple of limited run blanks from them. But let's see how this one does. Hopefully we don't scatter it like we did the last one. I ordered the pen kit. They sell a starter set, they call it. Comes with a couple of pen kits and a drill bit, bushings, everything except your trimmer. Pretty close to round right there. Kind of oblong. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be wild looking. We'll find out. We ain't scattered it yet, but well, there's still time. One thing I have noticed about these resin blanks from this company is they're a little more brittle than some of the others. I'm guessing it's just a different type of resin that, I don't know, maybe cures faster or slower or something, I don't know. I like their colors though. And they got good prices too. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I've never figured out how I do it, but somehow I end up getting an oblong shape at times when I'm turning these blanks, and I'm trying to get that out and get it all back to round again. We're making an ink pen, not a camshaft. And just in case you're wondering, this is not the safest method to go about this, but because my cutting edge is well below center, if you can't tell, but I haven't got the cutters, shit, I don't even remember what they call them now. The dual bevel anyway, like this SKU's got. See how it's got an edge like that, you know, sharpened on both sides. Well, they make carbide cutters. They're the same way. We'll get this one up here so it's a little easier to see. You know, it's only sharpened one way. It's single bevel, whereas a dual bevel is not as aggressive as far as in the cut. The reason the SKU's like that is because it's supposed to be used like this, you know. But it doesn't matter what I cut them with, because I still end up with them kind of funky shaped somehow. One neat thing about these click pins is the kit itself, the click pin, the click pin kit costs a little more than like a slimline kit or something, your basic twist pin. But the most blanks are long enough to make 2 of these, so save a little money that way. I don't know if you can see that wobble in that or not. Camera may or may not pick it up. You can hear it though, if you listen. Yeah. Look, right. Find something that resembles a straight edge. I can get an idea on something. Straightest edge of it right there. Blocking your view, I know. Alright. I'm going to do something a little different with this one. Instead of my normal, swell out, or, around this way, I'm going to kind of concave it just a little bit, I think. That's what's in my mind. And whether I can do it or not, the jury's still out on that. If I can get it somewhat even all the way across, I stand a fighting chance. I don't know if it's around whether I want to or not. I really need to get a vacuum system hooked up in here, I believe. Don't tell nobody. Well, shit, the whole damn, yeah. The whole arbor's going wonky. Let me change some things up here. Oh. Oh, let's knock everything down across the yonder. Alright, I'm going to start out with 120 on this. Do a little final shaping on it. Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on, but you ever notice how if you're not doing nothing, the phone will never go off, but if you start doing something and everybody and their mom wants to talk to you? Or am I the only one that happens to? Could be some kind of unwritten law, I don't know. Or maybe it's wrote down somewhere and I just don't know it. Here's a 120, here's a 180. I tell you something that's probably fixing to happen. I don't care if it hair lip Santa Claus. The ends of them bushings fixing to get roughed up. Might be that pretty girl, and that might be that aggravating cop. It could go either way right now. I don't know if you heard my phone beep or not. A friend of mine's with the sheriff's department. Oh, I love him to death, but there's days I'd like to wring his neck. He's one of them people, you be in bed 2 o'clock in the morning and he ain't got nothing to do, so he gonna send you messages. And she hasn't been on nights lately, so it's kind of slowed down some, thankfully. I don't know how to make that grip any tighter. But it sure ain't wanting to. We'll do a little micro mesh on it. I always try to wash that residue off your micro mesh when you're done. I think it makes it last longer, you know. It may not, but it makes me feel better, you know. And that's one thing we're all about around here, is trying to save $1 where we can. I'm filming this on election night. Oh, yeah, the polls will start closing here shortly if they haven't already. So, I don't know, y'all might be able to see this video, and it might be illegal by the time I get ready to upload it. I don't know. Who knows? All I know for sure is that tomorrow is more than likely going to be a shit show. At least somebody's going to be mad. They didn't get their way. And I personally, I don't care how you voted. I know how I voted. I voted with my conscience, the way I always do. The way my mom and daddy raised me. They told me, so don't vote for the party, you vote for the individual. That's what I've always tried to do. And, you know, I mean, I've got my opinions, and I try to keep them to myself most days. These couple of things I try not to talk about much, because, well, you don't talk about politics or religion because you never know who you're going to offend. And not that I mind people being offended by, you know, certain things, but, you know, my political beliefs are my political beliefs. My religious beliefs are on the same line as that. There's nothing that I can do that's going to condemn your soul, and nothing you can do can condemn mine. And, you know, you believe whatever you want to believe. I'm going to believe what I want to believe. One of these days we'll find out who's right, you know. I hope we're all right, to be honest with you, but it probably ain't going to work out that way. Alright, that's got it shined up. Probably the best I can do, and it's probably good enough for girls we run around with. Let's see what she looks like. They come out pretty good. I know if I do this again, I think I'm gonna. I've seen one Turner trick. If you look close, you can kind of see that brass tube inside of that. And one Turner trick is take cold blue for like guns. Take that cold bluing, and after you sand your tube and everything, dip it in that cold blue and let it darken it up. And it'll hide that tube better. I think it looks pretty cool, you know. I thought it was going to be thicker than that. Anyway, let me get you all switched up in the stand, and I'll get over to press, and we'll see if we can get it put together. I'll bring you back. Alright, I think I got us lined up here. There's a refill, or a pin tube, whatever you want to call it. The part that makes it scribble. There's a barrel, a tip. There's the insert. I think I know how this goes together, but I ain't gonna swear to nothing. I'm gonna do it like I do everything else, just poke and hope. Alright, it appears that goes in there, just like so. Maybe. Fit in this one? Yes, it will. There's that part in. Let's see. There's that part in. There we are, threaded together. Alright, something's missing somewhere, it's got to be. Let me bring you back a few minutes. Alright folks, I'm back. I figured out the problem. I dropped a little white plastic piece, that little spacer thing goes in there. But we got it together and it works. I think it looks pretty good. Like I say, it's hard to pick it up, you know, in this light. Or the camera doesn't pick it up well, but in the lights you can see that tube through there pretty good. So I'm kind of, yeah, I'll probably just hang on to this one. But yeah, I think I've got a bottle of that cold blue somewhere. I think from now on I'll start when these lighter, more translucent tubes, I'll start dipping those brass tubes in the cold blue before I glue them in. But anyway, as always, thanks for your time, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, learned something, please feel free to like and subscribe. They're free this week. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.